I didn't dream of being a supermodel growing up. It was more so of just being so drawn to that magazine and seeing what these women possess and how they are just such incredible model moguls. I love hosting. I love acting. Modeling was just something that I wanted to do, to be able to travel the world and exude confidence.
What's going on, guys? This is Brian Jones from PopCulture.com. And my guest today has appeared in multiple Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues. She was recently in the hit film Free Guy, and you can see her as the field host for the TBS competition series Wipeout, Camille Kostek. Camille, thank you so much for joining us again. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? How have you been?
Been good. Yeah, can't complain. It seems like yesterday that we talked. So yeah,
I know. I was like, we're best buddies now. How's your holiday?
Of course.
How was the last month?
Yeah, absolutely. But as I mentioned, you're the field host for Wipeout. New episodes air next month. What can fans expect from these new setup episodes?
Listen, I wonder myself, how does it get better each time I come back to set? And they build out the coolest, newest obstacle courses each time. Of course, we have the traditional big red balls. We'll never lose those. And no matter what, they're still super hard. I don't know how. You think for the amount of times it's been on the air that people would figure it out by now, but they're gonna need to give them a try. But it's bigger, it's better every single time. I have to say, I think one of the coolest parts is where I host. I'm up in this really tall tower during the finale, so stay tuned. It's going to be very sweet, very cool, very thrilling. I get nervous and excited, so hopefully that energy kind of reads through the screen to the audience. So I think that would be the newest. That's one of the most newest and exciting parts. If you're asking me, I am hosting from way up in the sky, and kind of scares the shit out of me, but I love it.
I don't blame you. I would be terrified as well. But how much fun did you have with the first set of episodes? Because I got a chance to watch those, and it looks like you guys had a lot of fun filming Wipeout.
There's a lot. I've watched Jill Wagner from the past hosting the shows and tried to prepare as much as I could, but there is really no preparation of what it's like to be the first person for people to meet as soon as they finish their first time ever running the obstacle course. I mean, it is a very, can't be prepared for that. That's all I'm going to say. I never know what to expect. There's a lot of huffing and puffing. You've seen season 1. Sometimes people eat breakfast too close to the course time, which is not exciting for me. I almost wish I could go in their trailer and be like, no one eat breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Or eat like at 6 a.m. But yeah, it is a lot, but it makes it really fun. I mean, I think that's that's the best part about TV and having cameras rolling at all times. We don't hide anything. We share everything with you guys. So season 1 was a lot of fun and a lot of stuff that I didn't expect.
Of course. And when you were filming the first set of episodes, it was kind of a challenging time because it was right in the thick of the COVID-19 pandemic. So with these new episodes, when you were filming those, how was filming different from you filming the first set?
There was still a lot of safety precautions. I think I talk about it every time that it kind of bums me out that we're still in this space of wearing masks because I just want to see everybody's smiling faces. So it's definitely, the testing is still alive and well. The mask mandate is still there. I'm hopeful that we'll be back to, seeing everybody's smiling faces again all day, every day on set. So I always said that if we were to ever do like a wrap party, like a cast and crew party, I don't even think I would recognize a lot of the castmates unless they walked around like this, and I would know them.
Exactly.
But no, it's still a lot of fun. It was pretty similar to season 1, I would say. So, but I can't complain. I'm so grateful that I was able to work and, start the season off with a bang, even during a year that had a lot of drawbacks and a lot of setbacks. It was cool to launch the revival of Wipeout on TBS during 2020.
Of course. And along with you being the field host, John Cena and Nicole Byer come back as kind of like the play-by-play commentators. What was it like reuniting with them again?
It was great. It's so interesting to see everybody, what they're doing on social media these days. It feels like that's like the way to connect and keep up. And so it was really cool, when I saw John and Nicole, we actually first linked up when we were shooting everything to promote the show. And it was cool to be in the green room with them and, almost feel like I had talked to Nicole every day of seeing, wow, your dress looked beautiful at the award show. Congratulations on this podcast. Congratulations on this. And just kind of picking up where we left off. And John is always so professional, such a great guy to be around. And it's special for me to be alongside both of them who've accomplished so much and just kind of put all of our energies together and let the show go on. So it's good. Picked up right where we left off and just a lot of laughs. And it's a great place to break the ice. So we have fun doing it.
It is. And you mentioned how the red balls are back and you want to try those red balls at one point. Yes. Will the producers let you finally at one point try some of these obstacles?
I have no idea. Maybe when, I don't even know. I don't know. I need help. I need help running the course. Someone help me out here. Can we start a tweeting petition or something? I couldn't give you an answer to that. Usually I have a lot of answers to these questions, but I don't know about that one. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on and saying my position with the microphone and cheering on everyone who runs the big red balls. And maybe in my interviews, I'll start asking what their strategies are and start getting some ideas so that I can successfully complete.
That would be awesome. But switching gears a little bit, as I mentioned, you've been in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue for the last few years, and you were on the cover in 2019. Did you ever think that you would be one of the faces right now of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue?
You know what? I did. I always had hoped and dreamed that this would come. This is definitely something that was on my bucket list, my list of things that I would journal about and manifest. And it's really cool to have high school classmates and friends of mine reach out and be like, you used to talk about this all the time, that one day you would be in that magazine. And, I didn't dream of being a supermodel growing up. It was more so of just being so drawn to that magazine and seeing what these women possess and how they are just such incredible model moguls. I love hosting. I love acting. Modeling was just something that I wanted to do to be able to travel the world and exude confidence and letting women know that no matter what their height, body size, shape is, that they could be celebrated, that they could be represented. And that's exactly why I want to be part of that brand. So I knew one day it would happen. I didn't know how soon and I didn't know when. And I definitely didn't think that my rookie year would turn into cover year. So that's definitely a moment that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
Absolutely amazing. And you mentioned acting a little bit, and I mentioned that you were in Free Guy, which I absolutely loved. But are there more movies or TV shows for you in the foreseeable future?
I am such a sucker for Hallmark films. So I hope, just like I kind of would talk about one day being in the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit magazine, I'll share it with you now, Brian. I really hope that I'm in a Hallmark Christmas film someday. Nice. I've had the opportunity to actually film, it was a dream of mine, a Hallmark Channel movie, and it was filmed in Hawaii this past April. It came out in August. It's Love for Real. So if you do have the Hallmark app, go check it out.
We'll do.
But also tune into Wipeout, because definitely two different dynamics. But I have the soft side too. And I also filmed a movie called Monsters of California. It was really cool. The lead singer of Blink-182, Tom DeLonge, was the director. It was one of his first movies ever directed. So it was cool to be part of such an iconic, epic moment for him and be directed by him for a film. So Monsters of California will be coming out in the new year. So look out.
Sounds great. Definitely looking forward to that. The last question for me before I let you go is, you obviously have a lot going on with Sports Illustrated, Wipeout, but what does the future hold for you in terms of your career in media?
Wow. I feel like I've been so busy doing everything that I love that I've never really sat down and been like, what else do I want to add to my lifestyle? In media, I hope that everybody continues to tune in and watch Wipeout, because myself, John, Nicole, we have so much fun hosting the show. I know that there's so many people eager to already start trying out for season 3. So even audience members, stay excited, keep tuning in, keep watching, because we want to keep bringing this show to TBS on cable to bring laughter to everybody's home. So I hope that I can continue kind of growing up on this show and getting to know all the contestants, telling their stories, and bringing that electricity from the course in Santa Clarita to everybody watching at home. So keep tuning in, keep watching, because we love doing it and showing up every season. Other than that, I love telling stories, and I love, I don't know, I love being able to share what people love to do. So maybe I would say in media, I hope to have a podcast one day. Clearly, I love to talk. You can never get me to shut up. So hopefully that.
Yeah.
And then I can have you on, and we could talk about how you probably know me better than I know me at this
point. That's about right. But Camille, I'm looking forward to everything you got going on. I'll definitely be checking out Wipeout and your new movie coming out next year. Thank you so much for your time again. I really do appreciate it. Always enjoy talking to you.
Yes, you too. Have a good day, Brett.
You too. And for more on Camille and all your favorite celebrities and sports stars, be sure to keep it locked right here on PopCulture.com.